I was so broke I only had one copper coin left. But on class selection day, I chose the most expensive class Sword Array Master. Everyone thought I had lost my mind. Even my homeroom teacher called me out for ruining my future. But they did not know. Just last night, I had bound the Heavenly Loot system. Every kill drops gold materials and skill books. Other players play Sword Array Master by burning their family fortune. But when I play Sword Array Master, I burn the monsters' lives instead. 3 hours later, the trial instance closed. The swordsthe that had been silent for so long suddenly burst into blinding golden light. Everyone looked up instinctively, and in the next moment the whole hall fell silent. At the top of the leaderboard, 2 characters were engraved. Shen Yan, and just 3 hours ago, they had bet on how long I would last. Not even half an hour. At the Qinglin Academy class selection hall, hundreds of students stood in the hall, gazing eagerly at the central class selection stone. Today was the selection day for 18-year-old students, and the last chance for ordinary people to turn their lives around. If you get a combat class, you can hunt monsters, farm gear, and grab resources, and rise to the top instantly. But if you end up with a life class, your future is basically set in stone. Someone else kills one monster, and might drop gear worth 100 gold. You mine outside the city for 10 years, gather herbs for 10 years, fix pots for 10 years, and still might not afford a single lowest tier skill stone. Combat classes eat meat. Life classes drink soup. Ordinary people do not even get a bowl. And I Shen Yan was the one who could barely keep his bowl. So everyone thought the best I could hope for was a stable life class. At least I could survive. But they did not know. From the moment I stepped into that hall, what I wanted was never just survival. It was a comeback. Next, Shen Yan the hall went quiet for a second. Then whispers followed. It is his turn. The poorest kid in our academy. I heard he was copying scrolls in the library yesterday, only making 15 copper coins a day. 15 copper coins. That cannot even buy a bowl of rice porridge. Someone like him should go for miner so he can at least eat. I looked down at my faded clothes, patched cuffs, and soles almost worn through. The only thing of value on me was that single copper coin in my palm. That was the fee to activate the class selection stone, and my entire savings from the past 2 weeks to save up for it. I copied scrolls for 15 days in the library. My fingers blistered 3 times, and I went hungry last night rather than buy a bowl of rice porridge. I walked up to the class selection stone and placed that copper coin, and the stone lit up with a hum, and class options appeared before me. Life classes: miner, herbalist, apprentice, repairer, cook, and combat classes. Swordsman, archer, shield guard, mage. Special class: Sword Array Master. The moment those 3 words appeared, the whole hall gasped. Then the crowd erupted. Sword Array Master, he actually got a special class. Lucky guy. Too bad he was born poor. Haha, if Shen Yan had money he could actually make it work. But does he have money? He can barely afford food. Sword Array Master needs swords formations, spirit materials, and array charts. Every single one costs money. What is he going to pay with? With his life, ha 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 ha. Shen Yan, do not pick that class. Sword Array Master is not bad, it is just way too expensive. If you choose it, you will not even be able to set up one complete formation early on. Shen Yan, Sword Array Master is powerful, but only if you can afford the swords, and buy the formation plates, and burn the spirit materials. A Sword Array Master without resources is worse than an ordinary swordsman. I am not looking down on you. I just do not want you to throw away your only chance. He was one of the few in the hall who did not treat me like a joke. I took note of that, but my hand still landed on Sword Array Master. A mocking voice came from beside me. Shen and you actually dared to pick that. It was Zhou Lin, young master of the Zhou family in Xincheng. He had just become the rare class Thunder Dragon Swordsman, with innate lightning sword aura. A crowd was already fawning over him, calling him Young Master Zhou. He crossed his arms and looked at me. It's like I was a bug in a ditch. Do you even know how much the cheapest iron sword costs? How much a low-grade spirit sand costs? How much it costs to repair a broken formation plate? You are not going to use tree branches to set up formations, are you? Young Master Zhou is right. Shen Yan can just go pick up sticks from the back mountain for his sword formation. Ha 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 ha, poor people should know their place. Why chase a special class dream? I looked at Jolene and did not get angry. Not because I am good-tempered, but because I was already looking forward to him, not being able to laugh later. Do you confirm your choice of special class Sword Array Master? Once chosen, it cannot be changed. I silently confirmed in my heart. The selection stone suddenly erupted in silver-white light.
Like, share, and subscribe.